Again. Hey, what's everybody? This is Zeno here, and I'm going to be doing a guy named BoNeSCreator's video. It's for the Burning Discharge Juggernaut. Now, there's always a lot of speculation on this. Juggernaut was already one of the most supreme classes, in my opinion, of 2.2, if not underrated classes, because this dude is overpowered as hell. First things first, Unbreakable. If it just says cannot be stunned, it would be OP. Okay, well, there's more. Your body armor is now doubled. That means it's a third multiplier to how armor is calculated. Okay, third body armor, or third multiplier. I don't even know when I'm saying third body armor. You know, I guess basically what this says is if you take an armor shield, that awesome looking colossal shield, and you take it and you take duct tape and strap that shit to your chest, you can run around and be like, cool, like those weird looking fat kids you see playing LARP. I don't care, dude. I used to be fat and I used to LARP. I don't care. That was me, dude. That was me. I fucking take my mom's like washboard and strap that shit to my fucking chest, and that was what this build basically is. Okay, so you get all of your increased armor modifiers in the tree, which is 240. He should actually have more than this. Shame. Get more than this. Around 300%, which is a multiplier of 4 because you keep the original base multiplier. Then you have Determination, which is 1.5 one times multiplier. And then this is a separate modifier that doubles the armor from your chest. And I had a chest piece with 2,840 something armor on it. And I got 50k armor from just one piece of gear. One piece of gear. And people love to troll me and say, lightning coils, you know, with their stupid little fucking things on here because they're special as shit and they don't understand how armor works. This thing was OP. Fuck, Oscar! I'm trying to make a YouTube video. Okay. So in this video, or in this character, I took off Determination, still at 31k armor, and put on Enfeeble Aura. What that tells you is you're immune to physical, and, yep, you don't have to worry about chaos. You have to worry about fire, you have to worry about lightning, you have to worry about cold as much because Enfeeble. I ended up dying on that character because Piranhas boxes were broken, and there was a GMP shotgun map, and killed me instantly because of imbalance to the game that never, ever got fixed throughout the league. Oscar, I'm trying to bitch about Piranhas. Fuck. Alright, so anyways, let's keep going. The change to this is 20% chance to gain an endurance charge when you're hit. Is really nice. So you gain an endurance charge when you're hit. Cool, right? You get +1 max endurance charge. In Facebreaker, I had 10 endurance charges because I corrupted, or I had 9 endurance charges because I corrupted the belt. Kaom Sign just got buffed, by the way, and this guy's gonna play Righteous Fire. So this guy's gonna play Righteous Fire, and he's gonna go the Kaom Sign Purity of Fire, just like we showed, which is gonna be a lethal wombo combo to get more regeneration and another endurance charge. Why, you ask? Because if you look right here, it says if you would gain endurance charges, you instead gain up to maximum number of endurance charges. So anytime you use anything that gives you an endurance charge, Warlord Smart, Enduring Cry, did I mention this? 20% chance when you gain an endurance charge when you're hit. So let's read this again. If you would gain endurance charges, you instead would gain your maximum number of endurance charges. You don't need to use anything anymore. You just run in and just, oh yeah, I got 10. That's it. You just run in, take a hit, and suddenly you're at 10 endurance charges. Pretty good balance mechanic. Probably the most balanced mechanic in the game. In fact, if I had that, I probably would have fucking lived from that broken Piranhas mechanic. Insult. Because you get 8% reduced elemental damage taken when you're at max endurance charges. Alright, anyways. Unyielding. 30% increased damage while you have Fortify. So that's global damage. 1.5% of maximum life regen per second when you have Fortify. Oh, so he's going RF. And 25% increased effect of Fortifying. Wait a minute. Hold the fucking phone. Up to your maximum. Yeah. It's pretty good. So, in case you guys missed it, let me read this again. If you were to gain endurance charges, you instead gain up to your maximum endurance charges. Sorry, my face was in the way. Thank you, Twitch, for showing that for YouTube. All right. 25% increased effect of Fortify on you. What this means is if you get Fortify, that's 20% reduced damage. And 25% of 20, let's see, that's a quarter of 20 is 5%. So now your Fortify is 25%. So that's 5% reduced elemental damage taken, gives you 1.5 regen, and gives you global damage that affects what? Your burning discharge. Burning desire. So, if you want to wear Kaom's Heart to help support your love for righteous fire, I highly recommend it, but it's going to be really weird how this build works. You're going to lose them all, gain them all, lose them all, gain them all, lose them all, gain them all. And I highly recommend you use Warlord's Mark and maybe not go Blood Magic. I would probably go like... maybe not Warlords, I don't know. Warlords would give you insane leech. So you either go Essence Worm Combs with Blood Magic, or you could take off Essence Worm and not go Blood Magic and then use like Enfeeble Aura. You can use... yeah, Enfeeble Aura is probably the best. If you don't want to use Blood Magic, you just use Life Leech. Use Life Leech. So you can use like Enfeeble Aura and Purity of Fire. And then the last one could be like Flammability. You need Dual Curse in this build. I would recommend Dual Curse. Like Wind Screams. I would use Wind Screams in this build because they give elemental damage. You're a burning discharger. So you have to deal with Wind Scream's slow ass move speed. So let's see. You need all of these. This node is so good, but this node becomes way better. This node is just too fucking good not to get. It's just too good to not get. Oh yeah, you could do Vengeance with Endurance Charge and Melee Stun. Yup. That's what you'll do. So fuck Warlord's Mark in that case. Endurance Charge and Melee Stun suddenly becomes insanely potent. Okay, so part of me hates this, and I'm going to do this because you are gaining so many endurance charges, despite what you may believe. This is still something. And when you're running around with Righteous Fire, and you get a little bit extra regen, despite being able to pop them off all the time, they're going to come right back. Because if you're running Endurance Charge and Melee Stun or something like that, you want that regen. You take damage, you're at full health, you get extra regen. You're wearing Kaom's Sign. Kaom's Sign now gives percentage-based health as well. So you're getting a decent amount of, like 4% regen. It's not bad. And it's the same amount of points, 1, 2. Oh no, we got 1 extra point. I still think it's worth it. Also, you don't need Endurance Charge duration because you can generate them like that. Endurance Charge duration goes down in the dumper in this build. Okay, so you're playing Iron Will, and you're going to be really mad at me here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points for a jewel. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 less point. And we get 10% life. So we don't get this, but we get strength because we're going Iron Will. So worth it. And also you're playing Juggernaut. This opens up Soul of Steel, which you're going to want. You're going to want this. Soul of Steel is an endurance charge that you cannot expend. It gives you a metric fuck ton of armor. It is one of the best wheels, if not the best wheel to go with a Juggernaut. And it gives you the endurance charge. 4% all res, 4% physical damage reduction permanently. No contingency. It doesn't have to be on. Soul of Steel is very, very underrated, if not one of the best armor clusters in the game. You know, Oscar, you put me on tilt, dude. You put me on tilt. Do you have anything else you want to say? I'm trying to make a fucking video. Alright. Now we got that out of the way. Salt Factory boy over here. I stand corrected. This node is probably better than this despite... I know it's spell damage, but you're getting attack and cast speed and strength, which will probably give you more in the long run. If anyone subbed and I missed it, I apologize. No, okay. Okay, let's keep going. I really, really want to get this node. Explosive Impact will give us damage for our Burning Discharge, and it will give us a lot of fucking radius. So the reason why we're going Burning Discharger is because you can get 10 endurance charges, and you just stack all this armor, and you're like a fucking god tank. And you're going to want the damage. You're going to want the deeps. So let's see what we can do here. We could go Sovereignty. Why do I make you sad? Why do I make you sad? Yeah, I'm going to drop Duelist for Witch. That is what I'm going to do. He wants the regeneration, but I think that's as far as we're going to go. We're going to get that for Purity of Fire. We need to boost Purity of Fire enough to get that +1 max fire res. Let's go to Witch. Oscar. You get... I'm fucking triggered. My cat's trolling me, man. He's fucking trolling me. Breath of Flames gives us ignite chance as well as burning damage. It's actually not terrible. We are RF. It's something. This you can use Orb of Storms, and then you can go EE. And now we're at 139 points, so this build is now officially done. Alright, so this is why I say this is really, really fucking strong, but fuck the Blood Magic, man. We can't go Blood Magic with this build. Alright, can we path out of here? No, we want the armor. We go here. We drop this. We drop 1, 2, because we go like this. Okay, that's looking better. 123, we're still losing points. That's good. The reason we want EE, Elemental Equilibrium, will allow us to... you drop Orb of Storms, Orb of Storm crits. You get Elemental Overlord, which boosts your RF damage, your discharge upfront damage, and your discharge's ignite damage. So we don't need this, actually. We don't need that. And then EE will be procced from your Orb of Storms. Because discharge is one hit, you drop Orb of Storms at every pack. That's the first thing you do. Orb of Storms, curse on hit, whatever curses we're running. Extra curses. You can do that. And then you could run increased critical strike chance. So it would be Orb of Storms, curse on hit, 1 curse, and then increased critical strike chance. Then you could use Blasphemy, Enfeeble, along with whatever, Purity of Fire, and if you have to run Vitality. So we'll have Enfeeble permanently on always for covering our ass. And then we'll get our damage from Elemental Equilibrium, Orb of Storms. And that will give us Elemental Overload, and a curse, and EE. So Orb of Storm becomes very, very viable. And Orb of Storms only gets placed in melee range. So that way, you could just plop it, discharge. Plop it, discharge. And you're immune to stun. Yeah, drop RF. No, keep RF. Keep RF. RF is a multiplier, and it scales with burning damage. You need... Oh yeah, we lose this endurance charge, but we're getting Kaom Sign, so it's okay. We still need to drop about 8 nodes. I don't need that. I don't need this. I actually don't need Sovereignty, because we can go Purity of Fire and Feeble Ore, and that's it. You guys really think we should just drop RF and just wear Kaom's Heart? And just use Searing Touch? Because if we do that, we can drop RF and just drop all the fucking stupid regen nodes and not hate our life anymore. But it's like, I'm not even like going out of my way for regen. I guess I am if I'm doing this. I can do that. And just say, fuck all of this shit. What's our life? 206, no fucking Scion life wheel here, boys. Don't worry about it. 108 points. Fucking balanced. And then you just pick up this, and then you get damage. Cast speed's still important. Like, spell damage isn't very good for burning, but this one is worth it, man. Over this little dumper. You could go Kaom's Heart with this and use Searing Touch. And I dropped RF. Yeah, you go Flammability and Feeble. Flammability and Feeble for Curse on Hit. And Feeble would be the Aura. Flammability would be the Curse on Hit from Elemental Equilibrium. Elemental Wheel is not that bad when you're looking for burn damage. Remember, we're going burn. So elemental damage, it sucks by itself, but it's actually not bad if you're going burn. Because this 8% becomes 16%, and this 16 becomes 32. We also have this right here we can do. This is actually worse. These 3 points are worse than this. And we still have this wheel too, which is not bad. Fuck, Oscar! What the fuck do you want? Oh, shit. I just figured it out. Oh, Oscar. You are driving me crazy. Come on. Come on. I know you love me. Fuck, you're just driving me nuts. Come on. I'm asking you to jump up here. Don't just sit there and bitch. Psst, psst. Come on. Thank you. Lay your ass down. Fucking pisses me off so much. I'm holding him and loving him. He just won't stop all day, every single YouTube video. Stop talking to those people on the internet. I'm the one who made you famous, bitch. Acknowledge my existence. Yes, Oscar Senpai. The only time I'll ever be a weeboo is for this fucker. I'll call him Senpai any day. No, because Orbistorms hits multiple times, guys. So here's how it works. You drop EE, you hit with Discharge. Well, first you drop Orbistorms. Orbistorm hits proxy E. You discharge. Guess what happens after that? Orbistorm hits again. Get it? Cool. Love it. Live it. Oscar loves the shit out of me, man. It's Oscar Chan. It's Oscar Doucher. Nice avatar of fire. Oh, shit. So we either drop E. So avatar of fire, we can run Blood Rage. And if we run Blood Rage, we get Frenzy Charges and wear Pyre. And now those Frenzy Charges act as Endurance Charges, which I think gives us more damage than E. So fuck your couch. That's better. That's a lot better. That is fucking level, like insane levels of better damage. Where the fuck can I put my points, man? 206. I need more deeps. Any of y'all got any more of that deeps? Oh, fucking cat. Trolling me, man. No. There we go. That's what we'll get. Pyre is one less Kaom sign. Pyre is... Yeah, so here's what Kaom sign gives us. 1 endurance charge. Here's what Pyre gives us. 4 frenzies. Okay. Or 3 frenzies. Yeah, 3 frenzies. Or you could get +1 on your boots. Now you have 4 frenzies. You can get +1 frenzy on a pair of boots easy. You can just go fucking... At Series Step, because they're OP, you can go any freaking pair of boots you want and get +1 frenzy on them. Because people do it all the damn time. So that's 4 frenzy charges versus 1. Because remember, frenzy charges with Pyre, now they're... Let's see this shit here. Let's look up Discharge. A little bit of handy-dandy notebook. Discharge. Fuck, man. At least it didn't say vaginal discharge first. Google's been failing me hard today, man. Alright, so Discharge we get... rank 20. Well, actually, it's rank 22 because Searing Touch is... It's tagged Fire. So we get bonus cold damage. We're going Pyre. It's tagged Fire, so therefore if we put in Searing Touch, it's GG. And this is cold right here. This is fire, this is cold over here. So we get 214 to 321. That's very good. Very good extra damage. So we get... It's not as much as fire, obviously. But it's still very, like, solid damage. So 3 of these, realistically 4, is like getting... If you have 4 of them, it's like getting 3 endurance charges. It's better than Kaom Sign. It's better than Kaom Sign. Yep. Better than Kaom Sign. And Kaom Sign just gives a little bit of life and strength. I think this would be better because we're getting +2 anyways from the Searing Touch staff. Yeah, make it self-cast. You're immune to stun. Bring back Kriparian. Bring back the Great Krip. Summon Krip with this build because you can't be stunned, boys. Just Orbis. Oh, you don't even need yeah, I guess you could go Orbistorms for Curse on Hit Elemental Overload, but you don't use it for EE anymore. It's still really good, and now you're immune to stun. I already dropped EE. How are you getting those frenzy charges? Blood Rage. Blood Rage is chance of getting a frenzy charge on kill. You telling me Discharge won't be able to kill a pack and give you 3 frenzy charges for the next pack? No? You telling me that's not going to happen? You need a way to get your endurance charges back instantly, so I'm thinking Warlords is really good too. Because if you run Warlords or Enduring Cry... No, you just run Enduring Cry. You could just still run Enduring Cry just in case you don't get it back. You could juggle Rallying and Enduring. Where is the defense? We got... Where the fuck is regen? 6.3 regen. We can run Blood Rage, no problem. Pyre is 100% cold damage, now fire damage. So Avatar Fire, covers us. That means that Pyre... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we don't even need to use fucking Avatar of Fire. Shit. Get your ass out of here. So we can go EE. Get this shit out of here. So fuck EE, man. Or fuck Avatar of Fire. We're going Pyre. Am I really that dumb? Guess what? So while we were looking at Pyre, something on... It's a video game, apparently. Go ahead, Twitch. Take your fucking advantage of me because I got AOF and Pyre at the same time. This is how theory crafting works. Sometimes you do too much and you get too hyped. Here it comes. Here it comes, everybody. What you been waiting for? Don't worry. Just wait. Okay. All right. To not destroy corpses, you must use... Let's go over Pyre. This time I'll type Pyre Pee-wee because we're going to check out that video game, right? Kappa. All right, so right here we get increased burning damage. 100% of cold damage is now fire damage. However, ignited enemies you hit are destroyed on kill. So, you know what counters this, guys? You know what counters this? Guess what? You know what? 3 builds in a row, guys. I think it's time we realize they're overpowered. But you can't spread elemental proliferation, Zeno, with Pyre. It destroys the corpse when you hit them. You gotta talk like that one fucker from Expedia. I hate that guy. But anyways, you say, but wait, there's more. Will it kill it? Oh, but will it kill it? Dun, 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 dun. Not no more, bitches. Time to go prolif. And you get, oh yeah, 16% increased maximum life. I told you these gloves are fucking overpowered. Overpowered. You can, Warlord's final, you have Enfeeble. You need Enfeeble, dude. Enfeeble's OP. So now you can no longer destroy the corpses unless you freeze the corpses, and you get HP. Perfect for this build. Ignite will still kill the target. Ignite will give you credit for the kill, so if you're running Warlords or Blood Rage, you'll still get your charges back. And there is your beautiful Wombo combo. Searing Touch, Kaom's Heart, Pyre, Kaom's Sign, Southbound Gloves. Did I say Blood Dance? No, I said... if I said Blood Dance, I meant Blood Rage. Blood Rage. Every single one of those works for this build, and you know it. Searing Touch is back. You can get a +3 Fire Staff. You're not going RF, so Kaom's Heart's fucking fine. This is old school. You're getting Fortify from Leap Slam. Just run Fortify and Leap Slam. What else do we need? In fact, this makes me wonder if, because we're not going RF, is this even worth it anymore? Would I sacrifice 5% reduced elemental damage for cannot be slowed past base movement speed? Movement speed can't be modified below, and 14% movement speed. Yes, yes I would. Yes, I would. Because now we can wear Wind Screams for this movement speed, or not wear Wind Screams. No, we won't wear Wind Screams. We're not going to wear Wind Screams. Fuck Wind Screams. We'll just keep this. We'll just keep the movement speed. You can't be slowed below base speed. Movement speed cannot be modified below its base value. What this means is you can run Temporal Chains maps. You can walk on chilled ground. You can be chilled. You can be frozen. You can't act while you're frozen, but you can be frozen and still move. This thing is insane. So you could still use Fortify and Leap Slam. You just lose a little bit of it, and I think movement speed is better in the long run than this because we're no longer Righteous Fire. If we were Righteous Fire, I would go with this, but Unstoppable is better now. Yeah, you're immune to freeze at all times. Well, you're not immune to freeze. You still can't act. Movement speed cannot be modified to below than it's specified. Unless, of course, it still allows you to act, and I haven't really messed with it yet. Yeah, no cold damage, so it can't freeze. Exactly. So therefore, you can never kill the target. Ignite, however, will kill the target. Ignite will kill the target. And Fire Prolif will also kill the target. Degens are not considered hits. So the Ignite of the Burning Discharge will kill the target. So we'd use Chance to Ignite. You get Ignite Chance in the tree. You guarantee the Ignite, basically. So we got 5% Chance to Ignite, 10%, 15, Do I have any other chance to ignite in the tree? Let's see down here in spell or general. 10%, which is not true because there's a 5% as well. That's right here. So we have 15 plus flammability is what, 17? Flammability. Oops, not flame totem. Flammability. How much does that give? 17 is it? 14% chance to ignite. So 29 we're at now. Pyre just gives us burning damage. Oh, fuck's sake. And then chance to ignite gem, which is not bad. People think it's bad, but it's not. 49%. So 50 plus all that. You're gonna get an ignite off. You might not even need this gem with that much because with elemental proliferation, you should be. They just buffed elemental proliferation back to 16 yards. It's back, guys. LA Prolif is fucking back. It's 16 fucking yards. Or meters, whatever their thing they use is. Yards, meters. Where is it? Balance changes. It's only the big thing right in front of me. Elemental proliferation support radius has been increased from 12 units up to 16, so it's units. There is no imperial or metric system. It's just units. So 16, this means that it could scale AoE again, and if you get yourself a decent amount of AoE, we're good. It's back. You can have the damage. It's pretty good, man. Pretty good. Please! I'm begging you, Oscar. I'm begging, I'm bowing down to you. Just shut up. Please. Alright, so that's what we would do. And that is it for this build. I think this is solid. It gets a thumbs up. Oscar. Oscar. Please. 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 Alright. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and toss me a follow or whatever else you're supposed to say that's sellout. Cheers. Bye.